right, coming in now. Hello. Hi, welcome. Who's all here today? Happy Wednesday, or if you're in the land down under, happy Thursday. Kiana, my dear friend. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, right in this moment, I feel really good, but it is a trying time, my friend, a trying, challenging time, but that is the process. So for the moment, I am well. Hello, Kimmy Kim. Nice to see you from down under. We've had a lot of shifts and changes, and I'm having to practice as much fluidity and flexibility as I can muster, as well as self-care. Yes. Kimmy, how are you, my dear? Trying to find our music. Trying to find our music. Let's balance all chakras today. That's a fun song. Welcome, welcome. Who else is here? Say hello, where you're from, how you're feeling. Anyone new? This is a new format for me. We are doing Spirit Walk Wednesdays, and I have an amazing journey idea that I'm actually really looking forward to today, which involves a train ride of all things. Hello, how do you say your name? Limor? 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 Hello. Hi, Noel. New here as well. Welcome. Excellent. Welcome, welcome. It's so nice to have you here. My name is Greg Phillips. I'm from Rochester, New York, and I am a sacred energy guide and a channel, spiritual coach, blah, blah, blah. Those are just labels, though. What I like to do is I use love and I help us tap into our sacred energy. And I take people on journeys, energetic journeys to whatever the purpose may be. Our energy might want to resolve uh, a block or meet a little lost soul fragment that we've tucked away, or like today, we're going to go meet our spirit guides. Hi, Linda from South Florida. Oof, back from the dentist. Oh, and a massive headache and facial pain. Oh my God. I always get worse from my fibromyalgia after dental work. Need some calming energy. Well, I hope you enjoy the journey today, Linda. I just met a new friend today and she has fibromyalgia. I was about to look up what that's all about. So welcome, welcome. Yes, the journeys we go on here can be very profound, but they're very relaxing, very loving. And I do hope that you feel better, Linda, by the time we are into it or out of it, either one. Hey, Carolina, nice to see you. Kimmy says, I'm good, waiting for the sun to rise, sitting outside, looking to the east. I'm in the east. Is that why you're looking to the east? Or are you watching for the sunset? Rhonda's here. Hello, Rhonda. An hour is exactly probably how much energy I have. It has been a crazy day here. I only just got to shower an hour ago and only just got to meditate 20 minutes ago, believe it or not. We've had nonstop, nonstop. Marty's new hospital bed, oxygen, wheelie adjustable hospital table where you can eat and pull your Kleenex from and everything. And another wheelchair came today, and it was busy, busy. Hi, Nancy. For those who don't know, my dear friend Marty, 84 years old. I've lived with her for 12 years. She is my sweet, sweet friend and the best friend of my mama. And Marty has stage 4 cancer in several areas. So she's going through the death and dying process, and I am going through it with her. Not my first pass through on helping ushering somebody to the other side, but it requires a lot of self-care. Nancy, good to see you, my friend. However, today I'm here for us, for our beautiful community here, our tribe of fellow explorers, energy explorers, and journeyers. And I welcome you if you are new. You're in for quite a treat, hopefully. And we always are curious to see what results from the journeys that we go on together. I better make sure I'm recording this. I am. Rhonda, how are you, dear? So after we go on our journey, which some call a guided meditation, but I really feel like we energetically go somewhere, I'm going to pull an oracle card, if we have time, from this beautiful Starseed Oracle deck, which I just love. Life is crazy, but I'm going with the flow. Yes, me too. Does this background work for everybody? I just picked it at random. Oh, I know, Kimmy. Thanks for saying that. I forget sometimes when I get all stressed out, like I was earlier today. But honestly, everything I'm semi sort of putting my business on hold. I mean, not 100%, but right now my job is to be with her, to help her as much as possible. So, but I have to take care of myself and love doing my lives. So, how's this background? Everybody like this okay? I felt that it sort of had a spirit sort of feel to it to help whisk us away into the spiritual realms, perhaps. So, those of you who are new friends to us, we usually linger just for a smidge, couple minutes or so more people can get in at the beginning of the journey. And if you're brand new, if you just arrived, feel free to say hi. If you're a regular, please do say hi. Nancy, I'm glad you find it calming. I feel like these are little stardust or little wisps of light climbing up through the spirit beams or something. I'm in a slightly whimsical mood, I guess, today. How's everyone else? What else? Anyone else want to check in? Say how they're doing, how they're feeling? What's on your mind today, my friends? Hello, dear Sherry. How are you? Oops, sorry for the noise. Oh, it's just nice to be here. Who likes train rides? We're going on a train ride today. I love train rides. I took a train through Europe once. It was super fun. Kimmy's going with water and sunshine beaming through background. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think of that. It's awesome. Kind of the watery blue, the water molecules, and sunshine streaming in. I love it. We are going to go on a train ride to meet our guides today. Don't worry if you don't have a ticket yet. We're going to buy one on the way. Hi, Catherine from Amsterdam. You're in bed. Yes, it's late there, isn't it? We'll probably fall asleep on the train ride. That sounds perfect. If you fall asleep doing any spiritual journey, meditation, whatever, that's exactly what your body and mind needed. Good, Carolina. I'm glad. Hello, Shelley. Welcome to you. How is Scotland today? Kimmy, you're a Pisces? I'm a Pisces. You're a Cancer. Oh, okay. It's sunny in Scotland. Oh my God, people. Stop the presses. I can't believe it. Shocking is right. Sherry rode across Germany and went to Austria on a train. I took the train from London to Paris, then Paris to Geneva, then Geneva to Munich. Then we flew to Berlin, hung out there. Then I took the train from there into Prague, and then I took the train through the Czech Republic down to Vienna, down to Venice, Italy, and then over to Milan and up to the lakes. I went everywhere. It was so much fun. Eventually, I had to take a ferry to get to Greece, though. I didn't take the train to get to Greece. Carolina, you're a Scorpio. I love water sign people. I love everybody, but water sign people are my buds, my favorites. Munich was loads of fun. Yeah, it was indeed, wasn't it? My favorite is Italy. Italy and Greece, my two favorite countries. We are awesome indeed. What are you, Kiana? I forget. What's your sign? Scorpio. Yes, some of my favorite people. I've one of my a couple of my closest friends have been Scorpios, and several of my closest romantic relationships have been Scorpios. So I love Scorpios. Team Scorpio. You too, Shelly? All right, my friends, we've got 24 people here. Does anyone want to say hi that's just arriving, that's new to the stream? I'm about to do my full formal introduction, and then we are going to get started with our spirit walk today. Nancy's been to Greece 5 times, but not to the other countries. I love Greece. A, the food was amazing, surprisingly better than many other countries in Europe. And B, the people were just awesome, and the I was along the coast most of it, and just the whole place is idyllic. I'm pretty sure I had a past life in Greece because I feel really connected to the mythology there. Kimmy's already at the station on a sort of Hogwarts train thing. Steam up. Yay. Anika, hello, my dear. You made it. Welcome to you, sweet friend. Hola, hola. Hola, chica. All righty. So, for anyone who's new, my name is Greg Phillips. I'm a channel and spiritual guide. The label that Rhonda, our friend here, gave is Sacred Energy Guide. So, what I do is I use love and sacred energy to show people that they can free themselves from their mind, from their thinking, from the slavery of their thoughts, tap into their inner wisdom, and then live from their heart. And I do that through these beautiful sacred energy journeys where I really do feel like we go somewhere energetically. And today we are going to go meet our spirit guides. On Friday, I have Face Yourself Fridays, which is a energetic journey to go meet up with a part of ourselves that we're maybe not so comfortable with. It's a current present part of ourselves. Maybe we hate it, maybe we dislike it, maybe we don't recognize it, but just to bring love into that. And then on Saturdays is what is that? Soul Journey Saturdays. That's where we go to meet a lost soul fragment. I believe that you've heard of shadow work. I like to talk about our lost soul fragments and how they're. What do I have right there? Oh, did I cut myself bleeding? Sorry, I've got a really weird mark right there. Um, yeah, we have lost fragments in our soul that we have tucked away for safekeeping until we are older, wiser, more mature, or just spiritually ready to hang out and be with them and hopefully reclaim them and reintegrate them. So that's Saturdays, and those are all 4 p.m. Easterns. But today is a spirit walk. Kimmy was a Greek fisherman. I am not surprised. Island of Lesbos in Greece. Very nice, guys. Hi, Mira. Where's Mira? Oh, there's her sunshine. Hello, Mira. Good to see you, dear. I cut myself bleeding, guys. Sorry for this weird black mark. I know, and I'm showing it to you guys. You probably didn't even notice. I cut myself shaving. That's what I should say. There we go. Nika says, I have my wallet, sneakers on. Let's go. Whoa. Okay. I love trains. Trains are like one of the best way to see the scenery. You just sit back and relax. You can people watch, and then if you're tired of people watching, you turn around and you look outdoors, and it just takes. It's so relaxing. All right, my friends. Now that I've cleaned up my weird bloody mark, welcome to anyone who's new again. Sit back, enjoy the ride. There's nothing you need to do except go with the flow. Trust your intuition, my friends. Even if I offer a guidance or an instruction or a piece of information during the journey, if you see or feel or sense something different, go with it. That's your heart. It's your heart and your own energy speaking to you, your own intuition saying, this is what's significant and relevant to you right in the moment. So I encourage freedom and flow in that regard. Glad to hear it, Sherry. All right, my friends. Let's settle in and we will begin our journey today. We'll start by closing our eyes and just take a moment to let the happenings and thoughts and feelings of the day prior to this beautiful, precious moment of our gathering to just slip away. Let them be in the past. Let them be as they are, and just drop into yourself, into your heart space. I encourage you to place your hands on your heart chakra right there in the center of your chest. And then move your mind's eye to the spot where your hands are touching your heart. And with each breath, let the day's stuff slip away. Let go of any busy bee, any squirrely mind. Any self or outside pressures. And just continue to sink into this moment, into the now, into the here. As you sink in, you begin to hear different sounds around you. There's the sound of engines, there's the sound of people moving, there's the sound of vendors calling out. And you feel people in front of you and behind you. You hear announcements on a loudspeaker. And when you energetically open your eyes, you can leave your physical eyes closed, but when you energetically open your eyes, you see that you're at the most beautiful train station and you're in line to buy your ticket. And just look around, my friends, taking all the sights and sounds in. Really be curious, the observer and the witness. Look how everyone is dressed. Perhaps it's a modern day train station, or it could be an older day train station, or even a future day train station. Just make note of how all the crowd is dressed, how the different people are interacting. Listen to the language being spoken on both the loudspeaker and in the casual chit chat and chitter around you. And without even realizing it, you're now at the front of the line, standing in front of the ticket booth. Where to, please? Can't you just look at them? Yep, got it. He just knows. He knows where you're headed. And he reaches down to a very special drawer. And you notice that there's a pile of tickets on the desk already, but he has to pull out a very special ticket. And it's beautiful. It's about 2 or 3 times the size of a normal train ticket. It's embroidered in gold or silver, or perhaps it's stardust. And the entire ticket has a soft, gentle glow. Now hold on to this closely, the ticket man says. You'll need it to get off at your stop. Train leaves in 30 minutes. You give him a quick nod and a thanks, and you look at your ticket very closely. The words are embroidered in gold or silver or stardust, and they are very, very clear. Passage for one to spirit. Track 77. 77. Sounds like there might be quite a few tracks here, and yet it's not that big of a station. You don't see it listed on the directory, and you realize this is the perfect opportunity to ask for some help. There's an official looking person who's helping people find their way, and you just gently walk up to them, show them your ticket, and kindly ask, would you please show me where to go? Ah, special ticket, huh? Very, very good. I think you will enjoy this ride. It's quite easy. Simply go down to track one all the way at the very end. That will be where you catch your train. And where's track one, you ask? Just over there. And he gestures casually towards the left. And as you make your way through the station and through the crowd, you can feel that the air is filled with the anticipation of adventures, travels, journeys, and explorations, and you can echo that. Today, you get to go somewhere that you haven't been yet, and there is a curiosity and an excitement to that, an anticipation of sorts. As you're approaching track one, you hear a voice, this way to track one, this way to track one. And as effortlessly as could be, you find your way walking down towards the end of track one. Most of the way down track one looks fairly customary and ordinary. You do see a fairly long train on the track, and you wonder how yours is actually going to fit. And then you reach the end, and you see a beautiful sign in similar embroidered type colored numbers, and it says 77 in big bold numbers, and that sign seems to have the same soft glow to it. And there's a mark right next to it, right on the concrete. Wait here, please. Surprisingly, you seem to be alone. No one else is there in queue. And so you get to stand right on the edge of the track. You begin to feel a sense of deep calm and relaxation come over to you while you listen to the hum and the buzz of the crowd and the surroundings. And for a moment, you seem to doze off, almost fully closing your eyes. But a noise startles you to open them again, and there in front of you is your train. No one else is around, no other trains, no other tracks. And this train looks very similar to your ticket. It has that same beautiful, soft glow, and the doors open, inviting you in. Oddly, it's a one-car train without even an engine or a caboose. But that doesn't bother you. You've faced the unknown before, and you like a good mystery. And you know you're going to meet your spirit guides. Step on the car into the middle and you look for the best seat in the house. Perhaps it's one where you can lay down and relax. Perhaps it's one where you get to look out at the scenery. But it is certainly the most comfortable seat you have ever sat on a train. Soft, supportive cushions, both on the lower part as well as up the back. Armrests that seem to be the exact perfect height for your arms. Oh, and a retractable leg rest as well. This is the height of luxury on this car, my friends. You hear a conductor's voice. All aboard, it's going aboard. Train's leaving. And as you sit down, the train begins to move forward. And when it leaves the station, you see that you are in the most beautiful of places. The colors are so vibrant and varied. The greenest of greens, the sky is the bluest of blues. A bird comes and actually sits on the windowsill and chirps at you as the train moves along and then flies away. You pass countryside after countryside, farmhouses, little villages, beautiful forests, marshes. It's truly, truly an extravagant view. And you just deeply settle into watching all the beautiful visions of life go by on the outside. All right, Anika, take care. You feel so relaxed that you decide to doze off for a smidge, gently closing your eyes and resting your head back. And then, as though only a moment has gone by, you awake feeling beautifully rested. And you look out and you see that the scenery, the landscape is drastically changing. There's splotches and patches of bright white interspersed in the landscape, and the train is accelerating. You're still comfortable, but it is a very fast moving train at this point, and the landscape and the scenery begins to blur outside. And the more and more blurry it gets, the more the white patches and splotches come in. They fill in the whole of the scenery until your little car is zipping through a completely bright white landscape. Tickets, please, you hear from the back of the car, and you can hear this gentleman's steps get closer and closer. Pardon me, may I see your ticket, please? And you show him your beautiful glowing ticket, and now it's shining brighter than ever, as though it's calling you home, as though it knows it's approaching its destination. Ah, wonderful. Perfect ticket, my friend. Yours is the next stop. We'll be arriving shortly. Enjoy your visit. And no sooner did the words come out of his mouth that the train begins to slow and then gently comes to a stop. The doors to the outside open and you gently step over the gap onto a beautiful white surface. Everywhere is white, and you see in the distance that there's a gathering. They're waiting for you. As you take a few steps forward, you hear the train pull away, and when you turn around, it's gone. You are completely surrounded by white, beautiful, soft, vibrant white. With a spring in your step, you head towards this gathering, this crowd of beings. And as you approach, they part as though parting the seas. And you walk right into the middle. They formed a circle around a beautiful space with your most favorite seat, chair, or cushion ever. One of them, as you pass, gestures for you to sit, and you go and approach the chair and gently lower yourself into it. There's another chair of the same type right across from you. You smile and you look around, and either mentally or out loud, you say, "Thank you, it's so nice to be here. Who am I meeting today?" And just be the observer and watch, my friends, and wait for one of the beings to emerge from the circle surrounding you. All of your guides have gathered today, your ancestors, your angels, all the different spirits and beings that exist in support and in deep love of you. And you feel that love, you feel that support surrounding you. It just sinks right into your very being. And a figure steps out from the crowd and approaches the chair opposite you and gently lowers themselves into it. Take a long look at them, my friends. Describe in your mind how they appear, how they're dressed. Are they male or female? Are they even a man or a woman? Perhaps they're a creature. They could be an energy being. They might be an angel. But just study them without any extra thought. Observe every different possible aspect of them. But most importantly, notice how much love is in their eyes for you. When you lock eyes, they smile the broadest of smiles and welcome you. Welcome, dear one. We're so very glad to have this gathering here with you today. How can we be of service? Oh, you stop for a moment mentally. I don't know that I've prepared anything, you mutter. Uh, but now that you ask, I do realize that I could use some guidance. And you tell them as much as you want about that, whatever it is you're wanting guidance for. You can share as much detail with them as you want, or as little. For the minute you mention the topic or the question, they know. They know all about it. And they nod very understandingly. Very well, then. Allow us to assist you. And as this one representative begins to talk, you feel as though the hands or the touch of all the other beings in the circle are laying upon your shoulders in support and love, helping hold you as you listen to the representative share. Listen to the message they have for you, my friends. Listen to the quality of their voice. Know that you are safe, secure, and deeply loved at all times by these guides. The tone of voice and the energy behind the representative and the way they're talking is very, very loving. There's no judgment. There's no ego. Perhaps they say a lot in return to what you said, or perhaps they just say one or two things. Whatever those are, my friends, really drink it in, take it to heart. And they're asking me to give everybody a general message as well. My friends, remember in every single moment of every day, there exists the perfect, most powerful, and most awesome potential for anything to unfold. And this, my friends, does not exist outside of you. For this most perfect, most powerful, and most awesome potential lives in you, and you live in or with it. And this, my friends, is what you've heard called your heart space. We encourage you to train your mind to look for these infinite possibilities in any given moment, at any given time of any given day. And while you may not be able to see all the infinite possibilities, just being able to see one or two or a small handful more than what your mind sees is truly your ticket on the train to your freedom, to your relief, to your joy, to your abundance. For there are as many possibilities in front of you in any given moment of time as there are leaves on the trees across the entirety of Earth, as there are buds on flowers in all the myriad gardens throughout all of space and time, as abundant as the stars and the blades of grass. And when you let go of specifics in what you want, when you let go of something needing to be the way you think it should be, you then do open your heart to seeing this amazing and awesome potential in every moment. And please do not be hard on yourselves. Do not beat yourselves up if it is challenging or difficult in any given moment to see these possibilities. Just know that they're there. And know that within them, you can find your own wisdom and your own guidance. And lastly, remember that we always, always are here for you and that we deeply, deeply love you from now until eternity. You sit back in this beautiful, comfortable chair, taking all it in, the specific message that your guide representative gave you, as well as the general one that came through me, and just absorb it all. Take it into your heart, my friends. No analysis or consideration is needed. If you do not understand everything right now, just allow yourself to be okay with not understanding for the moment. The mind wants all the answers now, but the heart knows that there is a process of unfolding that, as we live our life, must occur. The mind thinks it's unsafe and unsecure and not loved unless it gets all of its answers. But the heart knows that just by being here today, living your life one breath, one step at a time, you are safe and you are secure and you are deeply loved. You begin to feel as though the gathering of guides are beginning to depart, but as they do so, they pass by you and offer a gentle touch on your shoulder or arm, a sweet touch on your head, kiss on the cheek, a squeeze of your hand, a quick hug in passing. And take it all in until the very last one goes by. And when you hear that final footstep, slowly bring your consciousness back to the here, back to the now, listening for the sounds in the environment around you, feeling your chair, the floor under your feet. Feel into anywhere in your body that needs to wiggle, stretch, relax, shake out, or readjust. Mm. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. And again, and one more time. And when you're ready, gently and slowly open your eyes, coming back to the moment, back to the rest of us here and now. Hi, Yvonne. Thanks for listening while working. I will have the recording up later so you can listen through it at your leisure when you get home or something. Hi, Leanne. Good to see you, dear. Rhonda says that was so weird. I could not, in caps, sit still. I was rocking, slouching, stretching. I had to stand up. I could not focus. Wow. It sounds like a lot of energy going through you, Rhonda. A lot of energy. Have a drink. I don't mean alcohol, but have some water or tea or whatever. I'm sensing you need some grounding right now. You're welcome, Mira. She says that was awesome. It reminded me of the Polar Express Harry Potter. Yeah, it kind of did, didn't it? To me, the journeys are kind of like telling a story and in a movie and in a told story at the same time. Kind of fun that way. For anyone who's new now, people have the opportunity to share what they experienced or the message they got or what question or guidance they were seeking and how it was either answered or not answered. If anyone had an experience that they don't understand, please feel free to ask for clarification. I will do my best to help. I'm never attached to any answers or guidance that comes through or I offer, but I'm just trying to be as much help as possible. Rhonda says, I started in the 1800s and ended up medieval again. There's something about the medieval with you. That is really funny. Mira, I'm glad it was so much fun. It sounds like I can feel a light-hearted quality in you from the journey or that you brought into the journey. And it is really, it's just so sweet. It's very, very precious, Mira. You have a precious heart. I love that. I love witnessing it. Thank you. Yeah, if this is profound or gobsmacked you, just sit with it, my friends. Let it be. Perhaps you didn't get any clarity or an answer. Just trust that spirit will provide an answer at some point. Perhaps you'll hear it from a friend later today, or a live that you attend tomorrow, or a conversation that you have, or something you read online. Just trust that spirit has your back in that regard. Thank you, Rhonda. I love the donations. Thank you so much. I honor and appreciate you sharing your abundance with me, and we honor the cycle and flow of abundance in life. And I hope that it comes back to you 100,000 fold. Mira says, You're making me teary now. Thank you, Greg. Mira, you do. You have such a sweet, precious heart right now. If you're not really aware of that, hon, then yes. Oh, my goodness. Your guides love you so much. Mm, yeah, there's a there's this feeling of encouragement for you to witness your own sweetness and preciousness more. That's really what I'm getting. Carolina said, My train was in England, and the message I got was the answers are within. It was a very happy ride. Oh, cool. Did anyone see old period hats like top hats, bowlers, different, does anyone were any of the women wearing bonnets? Like I'm always very curious. I know Rhonda started in the periods but went back to medieval age. I really wonder what the medieval thing is about with you, my friend. It's very, very interesting. And they didn't even have trains in the medieval period, so that was a magical trip for you. Welcome to anyone who's joined late. If you want to experience this journey yourself, I will have the recording up on that socials website. If you don't know how to get to that, you just go to my teacher profile and look at the About tab and scroll all the way down. At the bottom is my link. That goes to all my things, everything I have doing right now. So check it out. I have a number of things going. And if you're the type that likes to connect outside of Insight Timer, I welcome and accept invitations on those various other sites as well. What else, guys? What's going on? How are you feeling? What did you experience? That was fun for me after a stressed, busy day. Yvonne says, Oh, Greg, perfect. I did not know recordings were available. Yeah. unless I'm a complete stupid head and a doofus and forget to press the record button on my thing that I record with, I record all the lives and then I put them up on that channel. I'm trying not to mention any outside things because I've heard teachers can get banned for it, and I'm trying to honor that policy as much as I don't agree with it. But them's the rules, as they say. Yeah, so Yvonne, you can check it out there. A number of folks also subscribe to that and check in. Shelley said, my train started in a place in the 1900s. I reached a place of comfort and I was told that I will eventually be at peace with myself and have true happiness. Wow. That's so cool, Shelley. I love that for you. And that peace exists inside of you, my friend. It's vast. Wow, it's massive. Yeah, I can feel it. There's this huge amount of it. Oh, but it's oh goodness. Fascinating. It your experience of it inside is very tiny though. It's almost that it's been shrunk down into like tiny village. I shrunk the kid size. But it is incredibly vast. So perhaps there is a belief or a pattern of thought, Shelley, that is shrinking this otherwise vast piece inside of you. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Ha! Rhonda, I'm not going to read that out loud, but I think everyone knows what you are referring to. Nancy says, when I entered the train station, I saw old-fashioned dress on people, long dresses. Yeah, I was just very sleepy, but warm again in my heart. Oh, I love that for you. Kelsey says the conductor was in a top hat for you, and I got feelings of protection and acceptance and detachment. Yes, or detachment. We made up a new word there today. Detachment. And that is the unattaching of things, I would presume. Yeah, Yvonne, I don't want to get banned, although I do need to do more outside of Insight Timer in order to really grow my business so that I can move someday. But all in good time. First, I will deal with Marty's dying process. But yeah, I don't want to get banned. Shelly completely agrees. I'm not sure what you're agreeing to, Shelly, but thank you for the agreement. Oh, you're agreeing to what I said about your piece. Yes. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm not attached to being right or wrong. Stuff comes through. I feel your energy. Stuff comes from source and intuition, and I just share it because I'm here to be of service. Kimmy, words? Question mark. Oh, are you gobsmacked? Another magical universe ride to a place full of the truth of love. We are all beautifully connected. Yes. Love you, Kimmy. Very cool. Ella, thank you so much for the hearts and the thank you. Kelsey's laughing. Yes. And like jump on the ride and enjoy yourself. Let it be, regardless of the ride. Yep. Which is why another reason I love our energetic journeys. We start in a safe, beautiful, loving space. We carry a safe, beautiful, loving space. And we come out in a safe, beautiful, loving space, hopefully with our hearts transformed, even just a smidge, my friends, of tapping into what we experience on these journeys. And I mean, it's just like the general message that I gave us all, right? I don't know where that came from. I just do it. But like seeing the myriad possibilities in any given moment, on any given day, at any given point in life is just, it's like, that's like the good way to use our minds. We can get so busy with passing judgment on ourselves and telling stories that actually make us feel shitty and crappy and sad and depressed. And that's one use of the mind. I'm not going to say that it's the wrong or a bad use of the mind, but it certainly doesn't help us grow and expand. I would say it's not a very useful use of the mind, but looking for the possibilities, looking for the examples of love, looking for the examples of how crazy frickin' abundant everything is in the universe. Everything. Everything. I mean, think about how many cells make up our body. I don't even know if any biologist or doctor or whatever has counted how many cells make up our body. And then think about the vast amount of space that is in every single atom. How many atoms make up a cell? I'm like, boom, mind blown. There's that much space in our bodies. It's like every atom has the equivalent amount of space as the entirety of the universe or whatever, right? There's just so much. I mean, just even look at, we have how many people? 68 people, an abundance of love here available. It's really, we just have to train our minds to look for it and notice it. And then trust, especially when we're going through hard times. What else are you guys saying? You're welcome, Kelsey. And you're welcome, Shelly. Kimmy says, oh, I love you too. How could we not? Oh, thanks. You're so special. I love it. Kelsey said, I love what you said about the leaves. Yeah, well, you know what? I'd never thought about it that way until about a week or two ago when I took a course on abundance. And the teacher was pointing out, just think about how many blades of grass are in your lawn alone. Your lawn alone. But then think about everybody else's lawn. Think about those fields of grass that nobody owns. Think about then the billions of people on the planet who might have a lawn that has grass or lives next to a grasslands or a field that is full of grass, and like nobody could count them all. There's no way anybody could count all the blades of grass, all the leaves, all the flowers on the entirety of the planet, and that's just our little lovely little Earth. What if there's other planets that have that many leaves and blades of grass and flowers, beans, fruit? It's just the whole place is abundant, but it's training the mind to see it that way, to notice it. Yep, here comes the sun. Kimmy's out walking in the grass. I love it. All right, my friends, I'm going to pull a card because I've had a long day and I don't want to go a full hour and a half. I do apologize, but you know, right now, with everything I have going on, managing and taking care of myself is primo importante. Let's see what we're saying here. Hi, Christelle. Good to see you, dear. Hello, everyone. Sorry I missed this one. I just popped by and I was going to bed to say hello and share some love. Oh, thanks so much. Good to see you. How is everything going with your teachership? Everybody, Christelle is a new teacher. If you like French, she is making French recordings for Insight Timer. Yes, if you can speak French, if you like French, if you just want to support her, send her some love. She's a sweetheart too. Have a good sleep, Christelle. Ella says it's enough to just say, check my link tree to connect further. Isn't that what all teachers say? I feel that is the common lingo for multitude of connections. Ella, you're right. It is my link tree. I just usually call it my link in the about section of my profile. But I do use Linktree. And I put all my links there so that anybody can find anything that's going on with me. Well, honestly, I'm not sure how detailed the rules are, Ella. Tree of links. I've had teachers mention all sorts of stuff, and I've mentioned all sorts of stuff, and nothing's happened. But then again, I love you guys, and I don't want anything to happen. Yeah. Well, you know, I got nervous about it. I felt for a long time that I had to mention a lot of things. You guys know if you like somebody, you're going to follow. If you want to donate, you're going to donate. If you're going to check out the teacher's link in the about, do it. But you know what? There's also new people to the app and they don't know about those things. So I do feel it's kind of important to say something, but I'm kind of minimalist. I'm sort of more like, it's important for me to trust the universe. Like if I got banned, I just trust that you guys would find me. I just have to because I'm divinely and beautifully supported. You know, I might have told this story before, but when I came to live with Marty, my mama was dying and I had nowhere else to live. And when she passed, Marty and her husband took me in and they invited me to stay with them. And it's been 12 plus years and it's been amazing. And so I have to remember things like that in my life when I get panicky or scared about where I'm going to live next or what's going to happen. And it's really just trusting that the universe has my back, that source, that the divine is there, but also not just trusting it, but working with it, partnering with it. I almost want to do a workshop on partnering with the divine. That's kind of one of my big things that I really like. Like, I love these spirit walks because I really do believe that our spiritual guides, I mean, they surround us in concentric circles. The closest circle are the ones that are working with us every day, every minute, every hour. The next circle out, they're a little less frequent, but very frequent. And then as the circles go out, they're less and less frequent, but they love us and support us and care and help guide us just as much. And so I love journeys like Spirit Walk, where we get to meet one of them. Perhaps they're an ancestor or an angel that we love, or a critter that died and went ahead of us, you know? Really good stuff. Crystal says, "Oh, thanks, Greg. Just a bit stuck with it at the moment, but I enjoyed the time with you all so much last time that I had to share some love that I got back. Oh, good night, Christelle. See you later." Carolina, "I cannot afford to lose my Greg daily dose." You have a daily dose? I'm touched, Carolina. That's awesome. There will come a time, my friends, that I will be busier outside of Insight Timer than I am here. I will try to still do at least one live, but those might just move to another platform someday. Kimmy, ahem. Am I allowed to put up links? I've seen them be removed, quite honestly, in the middle of a live. So, oh, thanks, Carolina. Love you too. Yeah, I mean, give it a shot, but I wouldn't take a risk. I've seen them literally blink past and then get removed. So, who knows? And I know you've shared in our circle. Yeah, links not allowed. The bot removes them. I'm guessing the one you shared in our circle recently might or might not still be there. I don't know. For anyone who wants to connect more with me and others who are sacred energy journeyers, explorers, energy explorers, we do have a beautiful group called Circle of Love. You are welcome to join it. All right, let's get a card, my friends. I've been babbling a bit, but as you know, I love talking with you guys. My dream is that eventually we will all be able to talk face to face, and I get to hear from you directly what your experiences have been, so you don't have to type. But anyways, for now, we are here and we are enjoying the now. Alrighty. Star Seed Oracle deck. How will I choose? There, that one. Starseed Oracle deck it is. Ha ha, Kimmy. I don't need to run from you guys. You guys are amazing. You are so sweet and so loving. I have drawn in and attracted the exact right people to be friends and form community with. That's all that it is. What it comes down to. My friends, we got the Star Keeper card. Cosmic Ancestor. Seed the light by staying grounded. And I just got an intuitive nudge that this is for you, Rhonda, as well as others of us. Take a look at that beautiful card, Star Keeper. And let's read about it. I love this deck. It has such great energy and it's so pretty. So very pretty. Where's Starseed? Are they alphabetically ordered? They are alphabetically ordered. Star Keeper, page 110. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love Insight Timer. It has provided the basis the community basis, the experience that I have needed these last 5 months to grow my gift and learn what more I want to do with it. And now I feel really locked in with doing journeys 3 times a week with you guys, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. If you want to follow, please do, but that'll get you notified whenever I add new lives. But also, I'm just really, I love Insight Timer for the community that it's already got, that helps me establish. And also I honor and appreciate and greatly respect the fact that all your guys' donations over the months have helped keep me afloat financially. It's not enough to help me move, but I'm trusting that the universe will reveal more and help grow the business in the direction of enabling me to move. All right, here we go. Starkeeper. It sounds like we're all Starkeepers. Cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. You are an ancient keeper of the stars. Hey, I was right. Here to anchor and seed your light in your unique way. You've likely been incarnating on Earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. We're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. That's pretty profound. I'm going to say that again. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, and you could even say transitional period if you're in a life transitional period, like I am, and I know several of you are, the more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart. Wow, I love that phrase, flames of your own heart. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor onto this planet. Wow, that's going up on the thumbnail for my Tubular You channel. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. Oh, I love that one too. The more soul fragments you call home. What? I was just telling you how my Saturday live is about soul fragments. The more soul fragments you call home, the more this wisdom is seated here. Can't make this stuff up, my friends. You may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light, perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. Oh, I just got an intuitive hit about my desired place to live. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become and the less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission. You're a secret agent here on a double mission. You're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual and as part of a larger collective that's bringing about a shift in frequency. Wow. Trust that you can be in the world, but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. I'm going to read that again. Trust that you can be in the world, but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. Starseed activation. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. Okay, hold on. I got to do this for all of us. And I just lost the light. There we go. And whisper the following. I acknowledge that I'm a star keeper. Everybody repeat after me. I acknowledge that I'm a star keeper. I choose to anchor my light and stay as grounded as possible. I acknowledge that I'm a star keeper. I choose to anchor my light and stay as grounded as possible. That's awesome. I love this deck. What are you guys saying? Shelly says, we'll just all walk behind you following me. Wonderful, Shelly. I appreciate that. Oh, Linda, good. You had a good nap. I hope you feel better, sweetie. Rhonda, I'm hearing Starkeeper, Starkeeper to the tune of Bicycle, Bicycle. I love that. Wow, Kelsey. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. Kimmy, as soon as I finish here, Rhonda, I'm off to find that tune. Thank you. Beautiful. Yeah, it really is a beautiful deck. I'm telling you guys, when I first unboxed it and I touched the stack, when I touched the stack, I got vibrations. I just tingled. And it just, I mean, it's just beautiful, artfully done. All right, my fellow star keepers, see the light and stay grounded. Wow, I can't wait to pull some choice phrases out of that for the thumbnail. I totally did a rebranding over the last few weeks, and I've started doing much more topic focused titles for the videos that I post and doing more posts on some of the other places to post. And this one's full of some juicy, juicy phrases. And speaking of full, I'm gonna go fill my tummy with supper. All right, my friends, let's just finish up here. Yes, Rhonda, go ground, whatever you can do. You've got a lot of. All right, see you, Rhonda. Yep, wonderful. Thank you, Kelsey. And Marty appreciates it too. She doesn't know that all of you are also praying for her, which I personally really appreciate. We got a hospital bed for her today. It finally came. We went on hospice yesterday, so we signed up for all of that. So we're now in a new phase, in a transition, and I need to stay grounded too. But Marty is just such a sweetheart. She has a gracious heart. You know, she's really loved. I've loved being here, and she's loved having me here, and she's really let me just live my own life, and we've just, had a fun time and had good times. And so now we're on this next stage of hospice, and we know usually where that leads. Um, Anywho, my friends, if you've forgotten the journey from today or the messages, please do check out the video. Otherwise, whatever you are holding in your heart right in this moment, may it blossom, may it shine, may you head out into the rest of your evening or day, knowing that you are truly loved, not just by me and everyone else in the room, but by the entirety of the universe. Thank you so much for being here, for being part of our community and our gathering today. And I will see you all again soon, either at someone else's live or at my next one on Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern or Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Much love and blessings to you all. Have a great one. Thank you. Bye.